give us your your parting shot. What inspired you to author the book? Okay. What inspired you to come up with that YouTube? What the channel thing, the whole concept of what you've done? What was your inspiration?
Okay. Thank you. Yes, I came with copies. Because it's International Women's Day, I normally sell them very cheaply, by the way. I sell them at 1,000, but because it is International Women's Day, I will give APA people a 20% discount. So you will buy it at only 800. Okay, so let me start with what inspired me, and then I'll go to my parting shot. Hey, it's been a journey. I've made so many mistakes, and I just shared two, but there's very many. Some of them are in my book, and you'll be able to read them. And the lessons learned from there. I think my inspiration, first of all, whenever I learn something, I want to tell others. I'm like, you guys need to know this. Whatever it is, whether it's about parenting, whether it's about healthy eating, whatever it is. But I think for me, because I'm in financial services, and because I should know these things, and I should have been somewhere by a certain time, I think just coming to the place of understanding that it's not just me who doesn't know. I mean, I used to sit with clients who were my father's age, who don't know what they need to be doing. And what inspired me in this very season was a customer who had a finance magazine and would tell me, oh my gosh, you explain so easily. Why don't you write in my magazine? And I started to write for his magazine. And then in that season, we had a huge influx of companies that were Ponzi schemes. So they would say, bring us your money, we'll double your money in 3 weeks or in a month, and so on. And we had a huge exodus of our clients. I was in customer service at the time, and I'd be like, where are people taking their money? I actually took myself to DESI offices to sit and tell, please explain to me, how are you doubling money? And I could not understand it. But seeing the queues outside their offices, I was like, there's a crisis. Like, people just invest because their grandmother, their auntie says, come and put your money here, but not from a place of understanding. So my mistakes, combined with just recognizing I wasn't alone, inspired me to start putting some things together. And so that's, the book came about. But I had a lot of imposter syndrome, thinking I don't have 200 million in my account. What do I know? How can I teach people? And so, I involved others in the process, and you will see that journey even as I write it. My parting shot. I said I've been in the industry for over 19 years, and because it's Women's Day, let me talk about the woman. I think women, research actually shows that we're better investors than men. Shock on us. We are actually better investors than men. But what happens? We doubt ourselves so much. We want to know 99% before we are able to do anything. And it actually applies. And Bev will tell you, even in the career realm, when there's a job opportunity, the men are just like, I have 50%, I'll apply. I mean, this is something I can do. Let me tell you, even my 7-year-old son, my last one, I will be fidgeting with this gadget that is new. I can't figure it out. My son will tell me, Mom, come, let me show you how to do it. Bring it. Let me show you how to do it. He's never even seen this thing in his life before. I don't know what it is about men, but for them, they know. They just know. And they feel they know. They don't. But they just have a confidence about them. And that's how they approach life. Kwani, how hard is it? I can do it, right? So please know that you know. You know. So just start. The thing is to just begin today. Time right now, for those of you who are still young, if you're working, you're still young, you can still make money. Time is your superpower. So take advantage of it now. And it's amazing just listening to Bev and to Coach Roseanne. The principles are the same. Whether you want to build wealth, lose weight, or grow in your career, the principles are the same. So don't just listen, apply it. The last thing I'll say, and you mentioned him, Atomic Habits. James Clear says we don't rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our systems. What does that mean? If you want to decide to do something today, don't just wait, okay, I want to save 10,000 a month. Don't wait to the end of the month to decide, okay, how much is left from my expenses that I can actually save. Create a standing order. Create a system where you're not having to think. It's an automated process of you being able to invest and to put your money away without having to think about it. And 10 months, a year, 3 years, 5 years from when you set that system, you will be so far ahead. from where you began. So I wish you all the best, but please take action. Don't just listen and be happy. Take action today. God bless you guys.
Thank you.